What's going on, guys? We're back in Need for Speed, this time doing a little bit of customization on some cars. Yesterday, if you missed my video on some gameplay and you want to see some actual gameplay, I will have that linked in the description down below. But today we are jumping into customization. So we're going to be working on this Beetle, and our goal is going to be to turn it into an off-roading beast. Now, as I'm jumping into this, I've played the game a couple of times. I've actually played it so many times. So I sort of know what's there, but I'm having a look and sort of deciding on what I want to do. So you'll see me go in between a lot of parts and selecting some things and then going back on my choices. So just be aware of that. I try my best to go through each and every single part. But yeah, anyways, let's talk a little bit about Need for Speed and where I am exactly. I'm here at EA Play, wristbands galore. These are fun to sleep with. But yeah, I'm in a hotel, so welcome back to the hotel videos. You can expect these for probably the next week or so, while I'm out here at EA, or in LA, doing some stuff for EA and doing some stuff for Microsoft as well. It's really cool. I've been recording a bunch of Need for Speed gameplay. If there's anything you guys want to see, please let me know in the comments down below. I've got access to basically all of their stuff, so if you'd like me to try to record some gameplay for you guys, do some interviews with some devs, please let me know. If you want me to do an interview, put some questions in the comments down below, and I will do my best to get those answered for you as quickly as possible. Other things to note is I'm doing a live stream fairly shortly for Need for Speed, so if you're not following me on Twitter, make sure you do that. If you don't have Twitter, make sure you follow on Instagram instead. Those are the places I'm letting people know exactly what I'm doing, and basically updating everyone with that. Also, okay, I guess we should talk about some of the Need for Speed customization going on right here. So, one of the cool things about Need for Speed customization is that they tried to make a big effort. So, if you played the last game, I'll show this off if I do some more customization videos, but if you played the last game and you say you toss on like a Liberty Walk body kit to the fenders, it fully like locks on what you have for your car, and there are like two parts that you can select. Now, for this game, they tried to make it much more open. So on some cars, when you say you toss on like a Liberty Walk body kit or like a Rocket Bunny body kit to the front fenders, you can go and toss a completely different kit on the back, which is really nice. You can see some parts are still locked down, but that's just because the physical part doesn't line up. You can see that a little bit with the rear bumper and the exhaust on this particular Beetle here. But yeah, it's really cool. We've got a bunch of stuff in here, just going through every single menu and trying to make this car look as cool as possible. So yeah, this is actually a derelict. If you don't know what a derelict is, you might have missed my live stream that I did for Need for Speed yesterday on the EA channel. It was crazy. Apparently, there were like millions of people watching. I was going on YouTube and I was pooing myself after I saw the amount of views it got. If you checked it out, thank you so much for checking it out. Thank you for all the support yesterday. My phone immediately blew up. If you missed it, I was in like the EA press conference when they were doing some Need for Speed stuff. They were talking about the game in there a little bit, and I was there building a Beetle in the show, which was really cool. And then I got flooded with messages. And then I went outdoors to do an interview and get hands-on with the game and show off the first bit of gameplay that anyone had ever seen for this game, which was really cool. But yeah, anyways, now we're going through some painting, and painting's back in Need for Speed, and it's exactly the same way it was previously. However, in this particular build of the game that we're playing here, we don't have the full custom wrap editor. They locked it down for this build because they didn't want people spending days and days just trying to paint a car and put logos on it and stuff. But I can tell you guys, rest assured, my logo is going to be back in the game. So if that's important to you guys, there you go, it's going to be back. But yeah, we're just trying to make this thing look cool and different. Bright orange Beetle, and we've made it sort of like an off-road build. We've got this huge light bar across the top. I guess I didn't talk about derelicts, so this is a derelict. You come across this in the road in the world, and you guys know me. I love exploring in games and just going on little adventures and looking around for new stuff. And especially with this game, with how much off-roading area there is, you can go crazy with just exploring all of this off-road area, and you can come across cars like this, and you go from scrap, you'll just find the car in pieces, and then you'll actually have to go and take the car and fit it and find all the parts for it so it can work. And then once you've done that, you have your Beetle and it's all worn down, and you can actually go and restore the thing so it's just a stock Beetle, but that's kind of boring. But instead of that, in this particular video, I went and decided to make an off-road build, so I've got the whole light bar. I've got some pretty high suspension. I've also got some wheel fenders that kind of would allow it. I mean, it's probably not the best. It's sort of like a beach buggy, I guess you could say, SoCal look. But there you go, there's the final product. I'll cut to here what the super builds are. Now, super builds are pretty cool as well. Super builds is what you can do with derelicts. You can make them in crazy cars, and that's when you can jack up the suspension. Your car goes crazy low. If it's like a drift car, it goes crazy camber, and it's just all these crazy different parts. Now, in this I couldn't select any of them just because it was locked down, but you do get a first little look at them. I love the official like super build off-road thing. It just looks so crazy with the whole crazy jacked up suspension, and those exhausts, they're like that big. 2 of them sticking out the back of the car, and like the engine's hanging out on a couple of the builds as well, and you can see wheelie bars and stuff. It's really cool. So anyways, that's gonna be your another first look at Need for Speed customization. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, stay tuned to my social pages if you want to stay up to date with everything I'm doing here. Stay on the lookout for some Forza stuff, I'll say as well. I will have some gameplay fairly soon. So stay tuned to the channel, make sure you subscribe, and I will see you fairly soon with some videos. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for all the support yesterday, like I said in the live stream. It was just seriously so crazy. Everyone spotted me in there, and then just my phone blew up on Twitter and Instagram. It was so cool. So anyways, guys, thank you for watching. I'll leave you with a little bit of customization. I'll see you in the next one, guys.